Wow, that spice is really kicking in right now. So, yeah.
Hi, and welcome to this episode of Eagle Wings, the show with spicier conversations, but even spicier wings. I'm here with Zac Rantz.
Rantz is the Chief Communications Officer at Nixa Public Schools and a former journalism advisor at the high school. He was the lead singer of his band Human Anyway and is the main man you get a call from when there's ice on the roads.
So you make the announcements for snow days whenever there's a snow day. How much blame do you think you get put on when it's a blizzard outside and we're still in school?
Honestly, it probably depends upon the school day itself, because the first few days, I think everybody's excited to be out, and then by about day like 3 or so, everybody, like the parents are ready for their kids to go back to school and get out of the house. So it honestly depends probably which day, how much like grief we get on social media or calls back. So I think some parents, maybe by day 3, are ready to like shovel the driveways and the roads just to get their kids back to school, because they're like, you've been in my house too long.
All right, let's dip in.
All right, let's do it. All right.
All right.
Not too bad.
Not too bad, yeah.
Okay.
This one was a medium.
Medium?
This company gave me free sauce, so thank you for Tabanero, I believe it is.
It's awesome.
They shout out and got me some free ones, but yeah, this was the medium. So
Okay, well,
let's see how
good.
this.
Yeah, that's going to be fun. That was medium. Awesome. All right, here we go.
Okay. So my next question is, you went here to high school, not this physical location,
Correct.
but you graduated in 1998, and we actually have a yearbook of your high school graduation speech.
Yes.
Yes. And so here it is, and it says on here that you had, it says, Zac Rantz stands before the crowd to give his speech. Rantz spoke of the building blocks and all had acquired and would carry with them into life. And here's the picture of you.
That's awesome.
Do you remember what those building blocks were?
Let's see. Probably if it was the graduation speech, it probably was talking about kind of everything that we had learned in high school that would help us prepare us for our futures. That kind of was probably, I think that was the theme of my speech, but that was also a few years ago. So I'm going to go with that answer. Right or wrong, I'm going to stick to it.
What is the biggest thing that's changed in Nixa since then?
Well, when I graduated, there were about 120 kids in my graduating class. And so now we're averaging between like 450 to 550 in every graduating class. So the junior high was our high school. And so we had like 1,000 people in the entire high school, and we all fit in there before they added the extra wings on. So it's probably just the space. And then I'll tell you the other thing that's really expanded is the opportunities that you guys have as far as like the programs and stuff you can get involved with. Nixa was still kind of on the edge of like explosive growth, and so we didn't have a lot of opportunities that you guys do. So. And I'll say I taught journalism. I was in journalism, then I taught journalism, and you guys, like what you guys have done and expanded and taken off, you guys have just done like amazing work, and I'm excited to see what you guys have accomplished.
We actually have another yearbook of when you were a teacher at journalism, and you did a song.
Yes, I did.
And I don't know, would you rather have me read the quote, or would you want me to read it?
I believe, let's see, hold on.
So
our teacher, is it say students are all up in the Kool-Aid and they don't know the flavor?
Yes.
Yes.
And it says you were nervous because there were so many faces in the crowd. So now I have to ask, when's the last time you were nervous?
Oh gosh. Oh, that nervous? Probably that nervous was when my band was performing at we were at like an exhibition, and it was up in, just outside of Kansas City at a big music festival that was we were putting ourselves out there in front of a whole lot of different kind of reps and artists and other stuff. So.
Okay, let's dig in.
All right. There's a slow heat to that.
Yeah, It's not too bad though.
No.
So, speaking of your band, I was in a music video 10 years ago that you did at JTSD with your band Human Anyway, correct? Yes. So, what was like the best experience from that?
So that song in and of itself was kind of about self-identity and those voices inside your head that you listen to that, for depression or suicide or anything else. That was kind of like, don't listen to the voices in your head. Don't listen to all the people telling you how bad you are, even, yourself telling you. So that was a lot of fun. Those music videos were a lot of fun. I guess the band itself, the best thing is when you find out other people are listening to your music. And so we actually found out that we have kind of a decent following in Eastern Europe and Moscow. And so that was really cool just to kind of get to connect with people on the other side of the world with something that you wrote.
The eyes looking back at me are haunting me, condemning me for every move.
Okay, let's eat this one.
Okay.
I have tried this one.
Okay.
It's pretty hot.
Is it pretty hot? All right. All right, let's see. Yeah. There's some heat to that. Okay. All right. What was that one? That was the... Okay.
Yeah.
That's
that name.
That's a fun, whatever that is. The MAGA something. So.
Yolakia?
Yeah.
I'll go with that.
Let's go with that. I'll let you pronounce it.
Okay. So on your website, zacrantz.com, Zac Rantz has his own website. You had some acting credits. Do you want to talk about that?
It was a lot of fun. I've always been involved in theater and acting and different stuff. And so it was a lot of fun just to be able to do stuff. And a lot of my friends they do a lot of different stuff. And it's always fun to be creative because, in a lot of work that you do and other stuff, you lose creativity sometimes. And so to find your creative outlet, either from the band or acting or just different stuff, it's always fun to do that. Wow, that spice is really kicking in right now. So yeah, it was good. But yeah, it was fun. I've always loved acting, and I got into it, as a kid, at like church plays and stuff, and then I did it throughout junior high and high school, and just this allows me to kind of continue on every once in a while. I haven't done it in a while, so it's been I missed it a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to take another drink. The milk. Yeah, that was a delayed heat reaction there. All right.
Okay.
We're going for the last one, or are you going to ask another question?
I guess let's go.
Okay, let's do it. All right.
That way you can try to talk with this.
With like my eyes watering? Okay, very great. Yeah, that's going to be fun. You dying over there?
Just a bit.
All right.
Okay. So, not to poke fun at you, but it took you 3 days to respond to my email for this. So, what is your email?
That was quick.
Yes. I was going to say, how many emails do you think you get a day? And what's the percentage of them that you respond to within right then and there? And then what's your email schedule? When do you sit down and just respond to all the emails you get?
It depends on the day. I will get probably between 50 and 300 emails a day. Yeah, that's kicking in. Oh, man. Yeah, between 50 and 300 emails a day is probably what I get. That's a good average day. I found out I broke Google one time. You could ask our tech department about that. There's a limit on how many emails you can send a day, and it's 10,000. So my email account got shut down for a little bit of time until we had to cycle back out. But how many of them do I respond to? That totally depends upon the day. I try to scan through stuff and see if there's anything urgent, crisis, and if there's something going on with a crisis or a big event or something like that, I will search for those. I'll filter through my emails and look for those specific emails and get those taken care of. And other stuff just kind of has to get to it when I get to it. When I answer, I'll usually answer between maybe 5:30 and 7 o'clock each morning. Your glasses are fogging up.
A lot.
I was going to say, there's a lot
Yeah.
of heat coming off that. So between 5:30 and 7 in the morning is when I respond to some, and then usually after 6 o'clock at night, 6 to 11 p.m., those are the times I can kind of sit and focus on emails. Everything else throughout the day is kind of just all over the place. So
They're still fogging up.
yeah, I know. That's why I didn't wear my glasses today. So yeah.
I should have thought about that. Okay, well, thank you, Mr. Rantz, for coming on down to Nixa High School to do this. Thank you for your time. Hope you can survive for a little bit
I'm
longer.
going to go drink some more milk. Yeah. So thanks for having me on.
Yeah, of course.